Men, what do you hate about other men? I hate men who have a constant commitment to the tough guy act. I'm someone who doesn't take myself too seriously and often makes self-deprecating jokes to break the ice. I was doing this at a casino once with a group of strangers, and one guy seemed to see my joke as an opening to repeatedly mock me and assert his dominance. Pretty much ruined the overall mood at the table. Like, dude, can you just be a person for 20 minutes and laugh along with the rest of us instead of playing some kind of Johnny Bravo character? Guys like that are deeply insecure. Gotta call 'em out on it. We all know what you're doing. We see it. Move along here. I always call them out later in the evening when I'm back home alone in my house. The thought that any emotional openness means the guy is a homosexual. My grandfather was a pretty cold, working-class carpenter and electrician. My father was a Green Beret in Panama during Vietnam, a divorce lawyer, marathon runner. So a pretty tough guy. Somehow my dad learned compassion and caring. He always told me I loved me, gave me hugs and kisses. And now in turn, I get to have an emotional connection with my son, and hug him, and kiss him. So I am very thankful to my father for breaking that trend. My dad was a Green Beret in Vietnam, a 6'5" man who told me once that it only takes 16 pounds of direct pressure to kill a full-grown man. I also saw him cry at episodes of Star Trek and hug and kiss us every day, and he was the only one of his 7 brothers who said I love you to the other ones. Men can be tough and tender. I miss you, Dad. Cancer sucks. Maybe I'm too old, but recently I went to a dancing club after years of break, children and stuff, and watched literally tens of situations where a drunk guy tries to dance with a stranger woman, to hold her, hug her, even kiss her. She clearly says no, pushes him, but he still keeps trying from the left, from the right, from behind. Terrifying and disgusting. Especially when I think what my daughter would have to get through in maybe 10 years. Vultures. I was dancing with a few friends a while back. We were all in the zone. Then we all realized at the same time that 3 separate groups of guys had circled around us. They were all glaring daggers at each other, trying to assert their territory, and had completely enclosed us in a circle of grossness. Only thing we could do was all stop dancing and stand with our arms crossed, glaring daggers at all of them till they left. Bragging. Just fucking stop. You look like a tool, and yes, it's the reason nobody likes you. It's such an obnoxious behavior, isn't it? I mean, look at me. Impossibly handsome, muscular to an artful but not gaudy degree, Mensa material but not interested, wise beyond even my father's years, humble to a fault. I've got it all, yet you'll never catch me bragging. Not even on Tuesdays when I'm down at the shelter serving soup to the bums out of sheer kindness. Edit, also stylish and well-groomed. Total genius in the sack. Don't forget humble. Not enough people are acknowledging how humble you are. The manosphere dating coach grift on YouTube and Twitch makes me despair. I'm not exactly Lothario here, but I bet I could give better relationship advice. These people treat women as if they were an entirely different species. One with a single behavioral pattern, no variance. Jackie Treehorn treats objects like women, man. The shift from when we're all hanging with women around to just the 2 of us, and suddenly it becomes okay for them to start making derogatory or overly sexual comments about whoever we were just with. I'm glad you feel comfortable with me, dude, but I don't think you should ever feel comfortable enough to start saying those things. Respect for people still goes even when they're not there to listen. Dude called me gay one time for calling him out for doing this. Like, if you instantly and compulsively start talking about fucking every girl as soon as she's out of earshot, I'm gonna start wondering about you. Yup. I strained my relationship with this dude once because he would comment on every girl that walked by going, "What a nice fucking ass." Imagine how that would feel plowing her from behind, and at some point I was like, "My guy, you need to calm down with the objectifying, it's not cool," and he was dumbfounded that I as a man would call him out on that. I definitely fit the bill for average dude interactions: head nods, sizing up rooms, reserved, emotionally dead, etc. Though I cannot fucking stand how if you have 10 things in common, and one thing that you don't agree on or enjoy together, the entire discussion always turns into that subject. I.e., I'm a pretty avid weightlifter, gamer, hobby artist. I meet plenty of dudes with a shared interest in lifting. So instead of talking about that, they'll ask why I waste my time playing video games. Why do you not waste your time and lift less? Ick, dude, fuck outta here. Hey, it's not wasting time if you enjoy it. But yeah, seriously. Why do they even care? Exactly, variety is great. Just focusing super hard on one thing is not fun or productive for most people. It bugs me that so many men can't just have female friends. One of my best friends is female. She is married. I have no interest in her romantically. She talks with me about her pregnancy, vents to me about issues she has with her husband, etc. My male friends always act like I'm trying to hook up with her or she is trying to hook up with me. Nope. She is genuinely just a friend. As a guy who's 31 and always been able to maintain platonic friendships with women, the hardest part of it is the outside factors. From other guys, what are you, gay? Don't you just want to fuck her? From her friends, he definitely just wants to hook up with you. Honestly, this is one of the reasons why I struggle to befriend women. I'm not trying to date you, I genuinely want to be your friend. I hate the ball and chain humor. I'm at the age now where a bunch of my friends are getting married now and it just started all of a sudden. I'm getting married soon and I've had so many of my friends tell me it's all downhill from here. They're obviously joking, but it's just not funny. I don't like thinking of marriage as a battle of two opposing forces. I love my partner and enjoy our life together. I genuinely don't see then humor in constantly making fun of the person who's always supposed to have your back, and vice versa. Agreed. I recently got married, and jokes like that seem so pitiful. If your significant other is a drag on your life, why would you want to spend your life with them? Please like and subscribe for more daily content.